What is going on, Edgerunners? Today we talk about an Easter egg found in Cyberpunk Edgerunners. So this specific Easter egg actually is something many of us, and even I, admittedly missed. Rafel Jaki did post on Twitter about someone posting on Reddit with regards to this specific Easter egg. What it is a tarot card that you can find in the very end of the Cyberpunk's Edgerunners credits. And the card in reference here is the Moon Tarot card. The Rafel Jaki's post can be found in the description box below, and the Redditor who posted it, your boy Chris, that whole comment can also be found in the description box below, so go ahead and read that for your own reference. Anyways, the description of the Moon Tarot card. The moon reminds us that reality is not always what it seems at first glance. In a world of appearances and illusions, the best course is often charted by one's own intuition. The moon is also the card of dreams, desires, and of course, sleep. Death's nightly ritual. Now let's take this sentence by sentence. I like that the first line is all about reality is not always what it seems at first glance. This is literally an explanation of Night City. You think it's a city of dreams, and the prologue, or like that little cutscene in the beginning of the game when we're loading it up, talks about how this is a city of dreams, but we already know that that's not the truth. There's more behind that, and everyone already knows that. And I think it's just a good thing for someone like Lucy to be associated with that, because she understands what Night City is. Night City to her is an escape, but it's also some sort of like illusion, something that she is like using to hide from the truth. So that to me is already very interesting that she resonates with the moon, and the Moon Tarot card kind of explains that a little bit. The sentence that kind of explains Lucy to me the best is this specific line. The best course is often charted by one's own intuition. So I'm going to try and relate this to her relationship with David. The line that sticks to me here is when she says, "You are the type of person who will run into a burning building to save someone." That's how she explained David. And like, I may be pulling on strings here, and I know Lucy and David at this point in the anime, they're a thing, they're a couple, so of course David's gonna go into the Arasaka building and save her. But we know that this was at a risk of killing himself, because he was utilizing the cyber skeleton to a point where he was just bleeding out, and potentially, again, like, there was no 100% guarantee that he was going to come out, and we already know he doesn't survive, but still, she predicted that perfectly. And the ironic thing was her intuition said that that's the type of person he is, but because she loves him, she stuck with him. It's kind of like that whole cycle of like helpless romantics and all that stuff, but it's just kind of sad and also kind of like ironic that that's what happened here. She already knew the type of person he was, and she still stuck with him. And again, it's making me sad just thinking about it. Another thing I want to point out is the fact that she shared her dreams and desires, and it was the moon, BD, to David. So that is already a fantastic kind of play on the tarot and play on Lucy's character, and what the creative team for Edgerunners really did with what was already provided in the game, and built kind of a character's, I guess, like her foundation, her emotional foundation, her emotional being. That is fantastic to see, because we know she wants to go to the moon. It's never really explained why the moon, but we can kind of connect dots here that maybe the moon was chosen as a reference to this tarot card because the moon is a card of dreams. So her dream was to go to the moon, and the moon card represents dreams. So maybe that's it. That's the whole reason behind why she wanted to go to the moon so badly. And I believe that Redditor also went as far as to say that that end sequence when Lucy is kind of like on the moon staring at the sun, that's kind of a shout out to the sun tarot card. So I'm going to read that as well to just give a full picture here. The sun symbolizes success. It is a card of freedom, renewal, and a bright future that lies ahead. The sun also represents truth, for its light will always pull back the curtain of shadow that hides the world's secrets. It also represents greatness and splendor. So I think there is some sort of correlation here. Even though Rafel Jaki did not like approve or did not give his stamp of approval for that specific post that the Redditor did also bring up, I do think it makes sense that she was on the moon thinking about David and knowing that in some way, shape, or form he succeeded. Because you guys got to remember, his goal was to protect Lucy by the end of the anime. He felt like he failed everywhere else, like his mom, Maine, but then he did not want to fail the person he loved, which was Lucy. So him symbolizing success in that end sequence right there, I think is accurate. It also does represent some sort of freedom. She is no longer attached to Night City. There is nothing holding her back, feeling caged. And I do think she says that, where she says Night City is so beautiful or something like that, and then it's like a cage or something when she's telling her backstory to David for the first time. So she's no longer stuck there. She got out of the city thanks to David, and now she's on the moon, where she is able to follow her dreams and her desires. So again, kind of like a full circle, which is just really fantastic and makes me sad and happy all at the same time, because I'm sad because David's not there. I'm happy because Lucy's alive and she made it. She got to her dreams. So all of that, and I don't want to make you guys sad or anything like that, but that's just what I'm thinking, and it's kind of fun to see little Easter eggs like that. So let me know what you guys think about all this tarot cards, and if you guys have found anything interesting or different within the Cyberpunk Edgerunners anime, and if it connects back to the game itself. That's going to do it for me in this one, Edgerunners. Make sure to smash that like button, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!